Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today's April 26th, it's Wednesday. It's actually not a bad day at all, partly cloudy, sun's out really good right at the moment. I've decided I wanted to do something interesting. I wanted to make everybody think, okay? So I want you all to do this as well. And this is actually going to be a challenge, and I'm going to challenge 3 people afterwards to do the same thing, okay? I'm going to give you a list of 30 things that I wish I had now before an S.H.T.F situation happened, okay? So if I could make it magically happen right now, here's my list of 30 things that I wish I had right now, and we're going to get started with this, okay? So, more solar, believe it or not. I would definitely love to have more solar in place before an S.H.T.F situation ever happened. More food. Now, I already have a lot of food. I know people will say, wow, you got a lot of food already, but I believe you can never have too much. Okay, so food is definitely on there. More water filters for my Berkey. I'd like to have 4 to 6 more water filters as backups before an S.H.T.F situation happened. Hi, Soxy. A hand pump for my water tank, you know, for like a well pump type of thing, but a hand pump for that I could hook right into my storage tank. I would love to have that. More boots and shoes, or sneakers, basically, for everyone in the house. Having a couple extra pair of boots, extra pair of sneakers or two, a real good thing to happen or have, because when things go belly up, you're not going to have them anymore. Let's see. That was number 5. Number 6. More winter and summer clothing. Gloves, hats, you know, warm clothes. Just have an extra of everything for everybody. I would love to be able to have that. More people in my group that I knew I could count on. That's a biggie. It's a real big one. Uh, you know, and the people that I have in my group, I believe that I can count on. So what I mean by more people is to have a larger group, so that I know that we would all work together. That's what I mean by that. Okay. Number 8. More people prepping besides me. So more people that I know that plan on coming here that are also prepping and either have supplies in place here or plan on bringing supplies. Uh, there are some people already that are prepping that have stuff here, and but I mean, I wish it was more. Like I said, you can never have too much. Okay, let's see. Number 8. Oh, that was number 8. I'm sorry. Number 9. Enough wood split for 3 years. If I had enough firewood split and stacked and set aside for 3 years, that would be very cool to have. And that's something that I actually have to work on, and I will. It's just like I said, it's one of those things that it's on a priority list, and you just gotta work on things. Okay, let's see. Number 9. That was number 9. Number 10. A root cellar in place. I wish I had a root cellar in place right now, so that I could have cold storage for everything. That would be awesome. Number 11. A bunker in place. A fortified bunker underground into the hills someplace. I wish I had that. With all the threat of nuclear and everything else, you never know. I mean, you never know what you're going to need to have. Number 12. I wish I had body armor. You know, bulletproof vest. That would be awesome. I would love to have that. More ammo. You never have enough ammo either. Number 14. I wish I already had chickens, goats, and rabbits in place up here. That will happen in time, but it's not right now. So I wish I had that in place now. Number 15. I wish I had a greenhouse in place to be able to extend my growing season. That would be awesome as well. So there's another thing I wish I had in place right now. More land. I wish I had more land than I already do. You never know, the more the merrier is what I always say as far as that goes. Number 17, a hand crank grain mill, so you can turn the wheat into per hour. I don't have one of those. I wish I did have one, but I should have one of those, but I don't. Number 18, more medical supplies. I definitely wish I had more medical supplies. I probably have more than the average bear, but I wish I had more. Number 19, a night scope and night vision binoculars. I wish I had both of those. Those would be awesome to have. Now those are very pricey to have, and so I don't have those. Let's see. Number 20, a ham radio to be able to find out what's going on locally and long term in the surrounding areas. I wish I had that right now, but I don't, and that's something that's on my list. But if, like, an S.H.T.F situation happened, these are things, again, that I wish I had in place now. Okay, number 21, more batteries for my solar. I wish I had that. I have 12 batteries at the moment, and I would love to have more. But that's something that will happen in time. Number 22, more rechargeable batteries, and those are your A's, double A's, or triple A's, double A's, your B's, C's, and D's. All your batteries. Let's see. Number 23. I wish I had the pond already in place with it stocked with fish. That would be awesome. I don't have that yet, obviously, and that's something that is on my list to do, but I wish that was in place now. A swale behind the house for the runoff water, or a berm, something behind there so that when the water runs off in the spring from the snow melt or a heavy rain like we just recently had, that it would divert all that water. So I wish I had that in place now. I don't. That is something on my list. Okay, let's see. Number 25. I wish I had more canning jars and lids. I have a good amount of those right now, but I wish I had more. You can never have too much of those either. Number 26. A Faraday cage, and a big one, so that I could have all kinds of extra supplies in there just in case of an EMP. Number 27, more fruit trees. Like I said, I just bought more fruit trees. I wish I had an orchard of 25 to 30 right now, but that's not the case. I have a grand total of 8 at the moment, and in time I will add more. Let's see, number 28, more tools like shovels, pickaxes, all those type of things, gardening stuff, any kind of tools that you would need to have, wrenches, vice grips, all that type of stuff. I wish I had more of those. I mean, I have some, but like I said, in an S.H.T.F situation, you're going to have what you have, and that's it. So, number 29, more solar supplies, or extra solar supplies. And that would basically consist of extra wiring, attachments, all those type of things, extra wire to, for running the solar, because in case you have any issues, you have the extras. And number 30, this one isn't something that I wish I could have right now. This is something that I want, and this is something I want you guys to all think about too. All right, number 30 for me was to have my mind right to get ready to do what I have to do when the time comes. And that's kind of like a loaded question. Getting your mind wrapped around how truly bad it could possibly be in an S.H.T.F situation, and being able to do what's necessary. A lot of people can get on here and say that they would do this or they would do that, and I can get on here and say I would do this or I could do that. Yes, hello, I see you. Yes, I know. Sorry. But until that time comes, you really don't know what you're going to do, and obviously that depends on the situation. So it's a tough thing. It really truly is. You just don't know what you're going to do. So, but you just sit down and think about it and try to wrap your mind around it. It can be overwhelming. So that's my list of 30 things I wish that I had now before an S.H.T.F situation. Actually, I had to sit down, and it took me a while to really kind of go through and think about the different things that I would wish I already had in place that I don't. So my challenge is, I'm going to challenge 3 other people to do this. And let's see, let's do Prepper Rabbit. He would be number 1. I'm going to do Icky Can up in Canada. He's number 2. And let's see, number 3, third person. Let's see. Let's do Off-Grid Nation with Tommy down there in South Carolina. So there's 3 people. If you know them, tell them. You know, obviously I know that Icky watches my videos all the time, and I know that Prepper Rabbit does. I don't know if Tommy does or not. So if you know, let them know that they've been challenged to do, like I said, I want them to do a list of 30 things that I wish I had now before S.H.T.F. And I challenge you guys all to do it, just for your own self. And see, the cool thing about this list is this is a list of things that I can do. Okay, so I can actually go down through here, and as I do these things, I can check these off and say, okay, yep, I got a 3-year supply of wood. I can check that off now. You know, I can say once I get my root cellar in place, all right, that's done, I can check that off. So these are all different things that are definitely doable things that we can do. But you know, it's going to obviously, again, all these things, what do they take? They take 2 things, guys. They take time and they take money. That's what they take. So it's a challenge to help make you think. That's basically, this is an exercise to help make you think. Make yourself a list. Now I have a list of 30 things that I need to take care of to add to whatever before S.H.T.F. happens. Okay, so something to work on. It helps to motivate you too. I mean, I think we all get complacent sometimes. So I was going to do this video inside, but it's absolutely too beautiful out not to do it outside today. So that's my challenge. So we got Icky Can, we have Tommy from the Off-Grid Nation, and Prepper Rabbit. I challenge all 3 of you guys to make your list of 30 things you wish that you had in place right now before S.H.T.F. happens. Okay? So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. You see the little icon. Please subscribe to the videos, to my channel. Like, comment, share. You know, I'm trying to relay good information to you guys and showing you what we're doing here at the homestead. And you know, like I said, it's a process. It really truly is. But it's also very obtainable. All of it is. And it's never too late to start prepping. Okay? And remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love every day. Tell them how you feel. Let them know how you feel. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. It's real important. And remember, it's STD. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever your goals you're trying to reach, you're going to reach them. Persevere, push through. Don't let anybody hold you back, okay? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope you're all having a good week. It's already hump day, all right? We'll see you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.